that he did that interview with that DaBaby person who sat there and told him about when he met Beyonce. Y'all remember that? How he was at the Diddy party at Diddy's house and how Beyonce presented herself to him. And she didn't have to do that because he knew who she was and he couldn't believe she was talking to him. But she approached him.
Somebody go out there to the mansions in the Hamptons and check on Beyonce. They say she strung out on drugs.
Hold up, Baby was right about Beyonce all along. Beyonce and Jay-Z have been trying to distance themselves from Diddy, but canceling those Rock Nation brunches might not be enough. Now, 50 Cent is dropping an expose documentary on them, promising to reveal all their dealings with Diddy. Ever since Diddy went to jail and the documentary news broke, everyone's saying Jay and Beyonce can't be innocent, they must have known something. DaBaby even exposed Beyonce at one of Diddy's parties. Apparently, during a private meeting at Diddy's, Baby expected just a business talk, but Jay-Z and Beyonce were there too. Soon, it turned personal. Beyonce allegedly approached him, introduced herself, and the rest is history.
I was at a party at Diddy crib in LA. This was the beginning of 2020. You know what I mean? Diddy had put everybody else out the crib, like the influx of people he had put him out. But he had took a liking to me in particular around the time, man. It was really, you know what I mean, like putting his arm around me.
Right.
So he had put majority of the people out, but he allowed me to stay in there. Me and, you know, maybe about 15 others, you know.
Right.
Jay-Z and Beyonce being, you know, two of the other 15 people in the room. So that'll just put into perspective of the type of company I was in
right
at the moment, you know. And she came over and introduced herself to me like as if she had to.
Right.
Beyonce, cut it out. But I'm a big fan of your work, you know what I'm saying? Whoop de whoop, and that was just dope. That was dope as hell to me, man. That was dope.
Girl, this sent the internet into a frenzy.
Girl, this sent the internet into a frenzy, with many giving Beyonce the side eye. One person commented, "So Baby was doing the bending after all. What he said about the gays, he's actually one with them." Beyonce allegedly came over and introduced herself, yes, the Beyonce. Around the same time, attorney Ariel Michelle fueled the rumors, revealing in an interview that someone contacted her to represent the sale of a freak-off tape involving Diddy and a high-profile celebrity.
I also was just recently contacted by someone who wanted me to essentially represent them in the sale of one of the Diddy tapes. So, which I declined that because...
Wait a minute, say that again. Say that again, back up. You're saying that there's tapes and they're being shopped?
Yes, there have been people already shopping.
We've heard about the tapes, but
yes.
The shopping thing is
yes,
kind of
there already have been tapes leaking around Hollywood, being shopped around to individuals in Hollywood. But one particular person contacted me to shop a particular video they were in possession of and to contact the person who was in the video to see if they were interested in purchasing the video before it became a public knowledge. Mr. Combs was in the tape, and this other person is, I would venture to say, more high profile than Mr. Combs.
Really? Really? And you've seen it?
I've seen stills of the video.
Okay.
So
you can verify
that it exists, that it's real, that the other person in the video is very visible. It's no question if it's that person in the video, and I can tell the video is pornographic in nature.
Oh my.
Ariel said she saw the video herself, and the celebrity involved is even more high profile than Diddy. Naturally, only a few people fit that description, and after the DaBaby interview, everyone assumed it was Beyonce. Jaguar Wright confirmed this, explaining that DaBaby held back on details because Shannon has been working closely with Jay and Beyonce to secure his NFL deal, and the last thing he wanted was for DaBaby to ruin it by trash-talking them.
What he is a broke-down Mandingo fighter still working on behalf of the NFL. Interview with that DaBaby person who sat there and told him about when he met Beyonce. Y'all remember that? That happened on Shay Shay. And he talked about how he was at the Diddy party at Diddy's house. And how after, the festivities were winding down and it was getting later into the middle of the night, approaching 3 a.m., Diddy got rid of almost everybody, but he let DaBaby stay behind with him and his close friends. And then he talked about how Beyonce was there and Jay-Z was there. Not at their house, at Diddy's house.
This mess had people piecing everything together, all because of the DaBaby interview. Folks already had suspicions about Jay and Beyonce, but he basically confirmed them. Wild theories started circulating, with some claiming Jay was setting Beyonce up with Diddy, allegedly keeping her hooked on a mix of substances, just like Diddy once did with Cassie.
Beyonce's on drugs. She's been on them for a long time, and you keep her that way.
Then there was the viral video of Beyonce looking zoned out at a basketball game with Jay. She could barely keep her eyes open, slowly swinging her head side to side. Rumor has it she was hungover from substances allegedly taken the night before at a freak-off party with Diddy and Jay.
And part of the reason why they're already living separate lives, and we may actually see one of the biggest divorces in Hollywood, is because Jay-Z is up next to be exposed. And it's only so much of these stories that Jay-Z can, he can pay off or he can block. He won't be able to stop this. And she knows it, and he knows it too. As far as who's gonna be the breakout victim / story, I don't know. Yeah, I might have to ask Jason Lee. I don't know. But I'm just letting you know that once that comes out and Jay-Z is exposed for his nefarious past, you're gonna see Beyonce divorce him. Okay, and she may or may not do an interview, but you're gonna their publicist is gonna release something. She's gonna say, "Oh, the Carters have been separated for some time. They built this beautiful life, blah 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 blah." Now, before all this happens, we may get another tour. We may get another album out of both of them. I don't know, because at the end of the day, they about their money first. They're gonna do what's best for business first. As far as Beyonce is concerned, do she love him? I mean, he's really all that she knows.
Beyonce's PR blamed her zoned-out look on rehearsals, but no one bought it. Her assistant revealed Jay often got physical with her, saying, "He treats her like an object, not a person." Gossip YouTuber Storm Monroe claims Diddy's trial is why Beyonce has been non-stop, tours, albums, movies, and product drops, trying to secure her career before potential fallout. 50 Cent has been dragging Jay-Z since Diddy's arrest, posting memes and unflattering photos, including jokes about Jay hibernating until the Puff drama blows over. Even Jay's alleged son Ree's paternity lawsuit didn't stop 50 from weighing in. Fans are divided. Some say Beyonce isn't innocent and knew what was going on, while others defend her. With 50's history of Netflix exposés, people are bracing for more. What do you think? Was Beyonce involved? Drop your thoughts in the comments.